Oh, that is a nice copper coin. But oh, Doug, do you know what time it is?
45 up.
Who says 45
Test,
up,
test.
Doug? It's quarter after. What's up, guys? QuarterHoarder here. Welcome back to, I think it's going to be the last quarter after of the year, only because we ran out of year. We will be back again after the new year with all sorts of super cool, fun guests, and maybe I'll touch on the lineup later on in the show today. I do have a lot of things to cover. Can you hear me all right? I had some mic issues like in the last second. I think it's working. If anyone can just give me like a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. I'm going to bring in the gang in a second. I wanted to make a quick announcement, and I'm not saying it's any of you, or maybe it could be some of you, but man, I've been getting slammed with questions on the on the Legend 2, and it was my fault because I put another Facebook post up, and people saw that Dougie's been using it, in the videos, which he has been. It's coming. It's coming. It's we've been testing it. I think they just announced it maybe a little earlier in retrospect than they should have. There's no issues. There's no big problems. This is the normal process. The testers test it. We look for things that could be tweaked or better. I look for things that I think default settings could be a little better for American people, like certain defaults that you want. So it's just little things like that. And then you work with them, and then they have a meeting, we have a meeting. You try to find the best thing. You make that change, go on to the next one. So I promise it's coming. This end of the year show, I was hoping for a big, giveaway today, more Legend 2s, which we're going to be doing, Pinpointers, yada, yada, yada. But I want to wait till it's ready. So I'm hoping that maybe by the first show after the new year, we will have the Legend 2 ready. I'm hoping. Don't hold me to it. But I promise it's coming. No big issues. So everybody hang tight and thank you. Let me say a couple of hellos before I bring some of the gang in. Let me scroll back a little bit. I missed it. NEPA History and Archaeology Search. What's up, brother? Trowla Diggs is here, digging up the Carolinas. Somniferous almond eyes. I just love saying that. Hello, how are you? I'm glad you made it. Adrian Tucker is here. Native Angels. Rick Rohrig is here. Aiden the Historian. Hey, man, I am 14. Huge fan. Awesome sauce. Well, I haven't said awesome sauce in years. Welcome, brother. 5 Mile Relic Hunter is here. Relic Rat. I'm sorry, I almost said Relic Crat. I don't know why. Relic Rat is here. How are you? Mike B00001. I hope I got all the zeros. Emmy Rosin, Unearth Arkansas. Rich Van Winkle is in the chat, but he's in the show tonight. Dirt Digger Dave. I don't know why I can't read today. I'm sorry. Treadwell Taxi, Native Angels. I can't even read that one. Hold on, I'll just put you up. I can't even read that. Cairo Sweet E9P. Glad you made it. Wall of the Tech. Yeah, I got a whole lot of them back there. I've been doing a lot of comparisons for Nokta, trying to make that Legend 2 as best it can be for everyone out there. I do see Teresa, the treasure hunter, one of the moderators, is here. Thank you, Teresa, and thank you for helping moderate all year long. Teresa is gold, and she was gold before she moderated for us. But I really appreciate you coming here every single week. FLX Detectors, a Real House production. Buckle Boy is here. If you saw the last live show, make sure you get a hold of Buckle Boy if you want that Relics ID book. It's cool. I've been flipping through it at nighttime, and it's really good. You can email him if he puts his email in. Teresa, don't block it. I forget it offhand, but great book. Josh Biz 74. I might have got. And I did want to say. Well, I didn't want to say. I'm going to hold on. Let me see if I can. Whoa, this chat is just moving. Oh, here it is. How do I do this? Bloop. I think I'm doing it now. Hold on, make sure I got this right. I am adding a new moderator, my friend Bree, Metal Bree Detectors. I didn't even tell her, but welcome to the moderator. You don't have to do anything, just hang out. But I wanted to make a new. Oh, Wicked Digger, another moderator is in the chat. Thank you, Wicked Digger. Chris is here. Steph Diggs is here. Oh man, all the celebrities are coming out. Thank you, everybody. Let me bring in some of my own little celebrities, starting off with the handsome and charismatic Well, charismatic. Dog tag Doug, Mexican Doug, Jane Fonda. How are you, Dougie?
Hi.
A lot of hellos I wanted to get off, Doug. Last show of the year.
Yeah.
We do this shindig every Thursday. Usually we have guests on. And look, I love the guests, Doug, but you can't always talk to the chat. I really wanted to kind of like dive into the chat a little bit today on these recappy shows.
Yeah.
So if you see something in the chat, Doug, and I'm talking, just interrupt me.
Just interrupt. Okay.
Interrupt me. You know how I am. And
Yeah.
put up a hand. I'll know what it means. I'll stop, and we'll. If there's any questions out there for the last couple of videos that we're going to talk about, including Lynn's amazing gold ring return. If you didn't see that video,
You have got to see that video. That was one of the nicest families that we've ever been able to hunt their properties on. And it actually turned out to be just a spectacular run.
Yeah, that video, Doug, which granted, I put it up on a day that's not my day.
Yeah.
And people aren't used to seeing a video of one find, but I really worked hard on it. I told Doug, this is my magnum opus.
Yeah. Whatever that means.
Yeah, it's like when Beethoven wrote his really good song.
Oh, okay.
I was really proud of it. So if you want to see a really good heartfelt story with an amazing find found by Lynn, getting a hold of the owner, super sweet lady. Months went by. The news. We're going to get into it in a second. I don't want to ruin it yet.
Yeah.
But let me bring in the lady who found the wonderful Ring of Oz, Mrs. Lindiana Jones. How is it, Mrs. or it's Miss, right? Or is it Mrs.?
Whatever you want.
I think it's. I'm trying to think. Which one's the married one, Doug? Mrs.
That's Mrs.
Mrs. Okay, I thought so.
How old are you?
Listen, I don't know things, Doug. I call everybody brother and man because I don't know the vernacular of different
Just
things.
keep it at Lindiana Jones.
I will do that. That's what I'm going to do. My apologies.
Bells is in the
chat. Bells is here.
Hi, Bells.
Yes. I actually have. I'll wait till let me get the whole gang in real fast. Hold on. Let me bring in Charlie. There's the handsome Charlie.
Hey, Charlie.
Hi. Charlie's doing the show from his relic room today, Doug, which is really nice.
What we should do at some point, not tonight, but have a camera close up on some of those relics that Charlie had. There's some really neat stuff.
Yes, I agree. And we were there for a lot of them.
Yeah.
We should all do it. We should all do a show in front of the relic room one day.
Yeah, as soon as I get one.
Doug,
I have a relic.
I need to get a relic room first.
Lynn lives in a relic house. That's not really fair.
Yeah, she's way ahead of the game.
We had our gathering, our Christmas fun time at Lynn's house there. It's like a museum.
Yeah, I'm going to put pictures up on Facebook, a couple of them. I don't want to share all the personal stuff like our strip poker games and stuff, but I'm going to put some pictures of we do an annual Christmas party at Lynn's house, the whole quarter crew of homeowners that we've met throughout the year show up. It's great. And Lynn's house, if you didn't ever saw the video of Lynn's house, it's amazing.
Yep.
So, I'm going to put some pictures up on Facebook to share a little bit of that. And of course, we do a summer QuarterHoarder barbecue at Dog Tag Doug's property.
Right.
We play that game where you toss the bean bags. What do you call that, Doug? Cornhole.
Yeah. I don't like saying that word.
I don't like that name either. Let's just call it beanbag toss.
Whoever got away with that naming that is.
Oh, talking about Doug, I see Justin Johnson in the chat.
Oh, I know. I wonder who that is.
He was in a couple of videos this year.
That's
Justin
right.
Johnson had some good finds.
Yeah. He's saying hi, Jason.
Let's bring in the bearded wonder and try to start the show tonight. there he is, the handsome and I already used that line. Rich Van Winkle's here.
Yeah. How's everybody doing?
We're good. The last two videos, Doug, were basically the Rich Van Winkle show.
Yeah,
definitely.
But I will say,
getting a little old.
He's getting good. He's getting good with the GoPro, though. Like each week, I would tell him, Rich, I said, Rich, you got to let it run a little longer. Give some dialogue, talk a little bit. Don't do fast head movements. And he's been getting really good.
I've been trying my hardest.
No, you did good. I mean, I didn't have to like do a whole lot of editing. It was really good. So I'm happy that you did that. And man, you had one heck of a good day. We'll get into that shortly also.
Yeah. And I, real quick, I want to say thank you to everybody for all the birthday wishes on Facebook and everywhere else.
Yes,
I'm not the biggest social media person, so
You might be the smallest, actually, the smallest social media person.
Say thank you.
Smaller.
Yeah, Rich's birthday was 2 days ago, and I forgot. Luckily, I saw your mom posted something, and I was like, "Oh, snap!" And then I threw something. I don't know.
It
I don't
didn't seem
remember.
like you forgot.
I did forget. The only reason I remember Doug's every year is because Doug tells me every day leading up to it for like 3 months. Yeah, so I said,
and I still don't get anything.
Well,
Like
just
I like-
going forward, mine's March 1st. So.
March 1st?
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right, yeah. You got to remind me.
Did you ever have snow on your birthday before, like we did?
What's that?
Did you ever have snow on your birthday?
Who, me?
Yeah. No, Rich Van Winkle.
Oh,
I'm sure he must have.
I think so. I don't think
Really?
a whole lot of times. but
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure he's had
This winter seems more like winter than the last.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We had a
it
good
sucks.
snowstorm. We had a good
Yeah.
snowstorm here. I don't know about you guys, how much you had, but we had quite a bit here.
we were like 7-8 inches.
Yeah.
You
Which
wish.
is a lot for us.
Yeah.
What are you laughing about, Jay?
Nothing. Yeah, we got a lot of snow. Yeah. Oh, we'll answer some questions too, Doug. As I saw one in here, I know we've answered it before, but there was a question from Anthony M2277. Where did Mexican Doug, Jane Fonda Doug come from? We talked about it before. Go ahead, Doug. Tell him the Mexican Doug, and then I'll quickly do the Jane Fonda Doug.
Okay, early on in my relationship with Jason, and I think it was just Kyle, you, and myself. We were at a permission not too far from my house, and it was a late 1700s home. I happened to find a big honking silver ring that had Mexico. So it was actually what is Mexican silver, which I think is 0.80. But having that Mexico label, Jason came up with Mexican Doug.
Was that your first nickname you ever had, Doug? Was that the first one?
No. Dog tag Doug was. Oh, wait a minute. You know what?
I think Mexican Doug was your first nickname.
Yeah, I think it was. Now
that was like a placeholder nickname.
Yes.
Like you needed to have a nickname because I was, it was the Nickel Nibbler and me, and I said you have to have a nickname, and I based it off of Fine. So you were Mexican Doug for like a week or two, and then quickly became Dog Tag Doug.
Finding 30 dog tags like in a week.
Yeah, that's about it. And all the people that mail you dog tags and come up to you at events and give you dog tags. You're the king of dog tags. Yeah, the king of dog tags.
Yeah.
So
I wish I had been nicknamed Gold Bar Doug.
Yeah.
Do you think I would get the same mailings? I doubt it.
No, I don't think you get anything then.
For anybody that's listening, if you want to send me a gold bar, I will accept it.
Yeah, you should have been Pull Tab Doug. I'm sure you could have got some of those. So let's jump into the show because I do have a lot of things I want to cover. And again, if there's any questions, even about anything, it's a free night tonight. Put them up there. And any one of you, Rich, Charlie, Doug, Lynn, if you see a question, just blurt it out and stop me if I'm talking. You know how I am.
Yeah.
But if you didn't see the video, oh man, I highly recommend you go do it. It's a super good feel good. Get some popcorn, get ready to cry, get ready to laugh. All the emotions come out. Lindiana Jones. And like I said, a lot happened on this. You can see the gold ring. Even this picture, Doug, I put this picture up on Facebook, and I had a lot of hate on this picture. People saying, like, they were accusing you and I of being sexist, that we have to hold her hand up like she can't do it herself. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, people are just weirdos, Doug. I said, like, we were like bonding. It was like a bonding thing. And all of a sudden I'm like a sexist. I'm holding her wrist up. Whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's why I don't reply to a lot of people, Doug. A lot of loonies out there.
Yeah.
So if you commented that, I think you're a loony, basically is what it comes down to. But this was her find. And to recap it, we just started off at this new property. It was a yard, and the house was not old, but it was adjacent to our what do we call that field, Doug, where we found all the silver spoons?
I call it Comstock load, silver mine. You know. all
Oh
kinds.
no, we called it the field where silver spoons go to die or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was the house right next to it, and that house was built on the land. So
A family member.
yeah, a family member. So this was like the first good find of the day, other than some clad. And Lynn called me over, and I saw that gold ring in her plug. We pulled it out, and we noticed it was a class ring right away. Class rings are exciting.
Yeah.
It was Lynn's first ever gold ring, her first ever gold anything. Is that right, Lynn?
It is. In that day, for some reason, there was a million memorial pennies in that yard. I had 7 in one hole. I mean, that's all we were finding.
Yeah, it was mostly all newer junk. So this was really, really exciting. So we cleaned it all off and sprayed it down, and we saw the high school name at the top, Council Rock, which is a high school in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, still around. And the other side had the year on it, the graduating year, 1958.
Yeah.
So what didn't make the video is it took about 11 minutes of all of us to do the math to figure out how old the person would be. We just, whatever, we all had a brain fart. We were like,
everybody with fingers was involved.
Yeah, like there was like 8 of us. We're like, oh, they were born in 1932. Wait, no, that's not right. They were born in 1960. Oh, no, wait, no. Like it was just like we all just lost our minds for a minute.
Yeah.
But we finally figured it out, 1940 thereabout. And then we noticed the initials on the inside, NMG, which, listen, you find a gold ring, it's got the year, the school, and the initials. Come on.
It's pretty easy to track the owner down.
We're just hoping they're still with us, and and that's the fun part. Now, the property owner who we were with, if you remember earlier this year when we were doing the silver field, the woman that owns it, we called her Muddy Boots because she didn't want to have her face on camera, but she hunted with us all day and did really well. She found some of these marbles. She found some silver herself, including that sterling silver fork. Super, super nice lady that we are all very good friends with. But it was her family member's house we were doing, and she was right there with us. So she recognized the initials on the ring, figured out that family member was born around 1940. So she helped us figure out whose it was within 20 minutes or so. Without her there, it might have taken much, much longer. So here's a picture of the woman. And this is really interesting too, Doug. This is the woman whose ring it was. Her name is Nancy up here.
Right.
This cheerleading picture is from around 1956 or so.
Yeah.
Now, what I didn't mention in the whole video, and because we were trying to see if we can get this to work, but it didn't.
It didn't.
Is if you see this blonde girl down here in the corner, I'm circling her face. That blonde is a famous Hollywood actress today. Her name is Blythe Danner. She's also Gwyneth Paltrow's mother. And I'm sure you heard of Gwyneth Paltrow. She went to school in Bucks County. You can look it up on Wikipedia. Was a cheerleader with Nancy, and they were good friends back then.
Right.
And I was trying to get Blythe Danner to make a cameo in the video because when Nancy lost the ring, I'm thinking there must have been a good likeliness that Blythe and Nancy and other friends were looking for this ring together because they were friends.
Yeah.
And if Blythe wasn't helping look for it, she's an actress. I would have said, just pretend. Just sound convincing.
Act the part.
Sound convincing. But we left that out. That was a really huge, cool thing. So if you know Blythe Danner or Gwyneth Paltrow, that's her on the cheerleading team with our beloved Nancy.
Yeah. So
anyway, we wound up calling them on the phone right there in the spot. She lives in Florida. It says Uncle Wayne on Muddy Boots' phone. And it was a really cool, exciting thing, that they were all excited and it was a lot of high fives and we were really stoked. It was super cool. So of course, when I got home that weekend, I put pictures up on Facebook and all that, to celebrate. And lo and behold, the story gets out a little bit and we ended up on the news. We got interviewed from ABC. They did a thing on it. They did a couple of segments, morning, afternoon, night. In fact, during the interview, there's a shot of Lynn. You can see some of her awesome antiques in the background. So I put that in there. One of her favorite things was all these old lanterns. She must have, we were counting them this weekend at her Christmas party, Doug, in just one room of her house. And it wasn't a big room, one room. I said, how many do you think are just in this room, Lynn? And she asked me to guess. I said, I don't know, 15. And we counted them. There was like almost 30 in one room. Just incredible collection of stuff. We must do another walkthrough of your house, Lynn.
Yeah, she doesn't have a backup generator. She just goes around and
Lights everything.
Lights all the candles.
Oh, it's just so cool. I mean, if I didn't feel like I'm totally invading her privacy, I mean, I would give you a tour of her bedroom and because it's just so cool. Everywhere you look, it's so cool. But anyway, so we do the news thing. And then we waited. We wanted to give the ring to Nancy personally. So Nokta, who I called up, explained the story. Nokta offered to fly Nancy up here for a big reveal.
Yeah.
So it was really nice of Nokta. But Nancy is a little bit older. There's some logistical issues with travel and where's she going to stay and all that stuff. So we decided that we would wait about 3 or 4 months. She was coming up anyway for a big family wedding. So for months we held on waiting, excited for the moment. And then when she did finally come up, we all gathered up. We went to, they threw all the family was up for the wedding. So the whole family came out for the ring return. So there must have been like 50 people there. This is when we first walked in. These are 3 of Nancy's children. Doug, do you remember their names?
Yeah. I think that the fellow with his back to us is me.
Yeah, no crap. If you don't even know you.
Yeah. Okay. Looking at me and talking, that's Sandy, straight ahead.
No.
I'm sorry, Michelle. That's Michelle.
It's Michelle.
And to the right of Michelle, or the left of Michelle.
To the left of Michelle. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
From Lynn, do you remember? Do you remember?
I'm sorry, I don't.
I remember.
One Wayne.
No, yeah, that's
Wayne Jr. Wayne Jr.'s in the middle.
Jr. That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
And do you remember the hat guy?
All I remember is he used to own a great bagel shop in Doylestown, and he just sold it.
Well, his name was Patrick. Just to move it along.
Okay.
Anyway,
and that person that he's hugging is Lindiana Jones.
Yes, it is. I'm in almost no shots because I have to hold the camera all the time, but I'm there. Okay. I'm there in spirit. There's Nancy and her husband, Wayne Sr. Doug got the first handshake. What a cutie pie she is too, Doug.
Oh.
I went in and said hello. She was so nice, so kind.
Yes.
We kind of told her the story. She may have known, she may not have. We really asked her children to keep it a secret. We didn't want to show Nancy the ring. We wanted to make it as much of a secret as we could.
Right.
So here's Lynn reaching into her pocket. And Lynn was a little nervous because to the left of Lynn are like 60 family members all standing around staring. Like I could tell Lynn was like a little like, what's the word? Like, you're like on center stage.
Yeah, I don't like to be the center of attention.
You were.
Didn't want to drop it or.
Yeah. So anyway, got a great shot of Lynn sliding the ring on Nancy's finger, which was like the money shot, as I like to call it.
Yeah.
There's some shots of Nancy getting the ring. Another one. Just loved it.
I've got to say that her husband Wayne was probably as teary-eyed as anybody. He was so happy for her.
Yeah, there's some of the family. There was a bunch of them, and it was a great feel-good moment.
Yeah.
This shot, I actually used this shot 3 times in the video.
Yeah.
Her husband was not crying. He was sitting in the sun and he was sweating, but I thought it looked like he was crying. So I manipulated I manipulated a
Well,
little
you
bit.
fooled me.
And I even texted them and I said, I hope you're not mad at me because I really played it off like you were crying. But it fit so good.
Yeah.
And he had a really good joke too. He said, oh, wait till you tell the rest of the class of 1958 you got your ring back, which I thought was a great guy.
Yeah.
So anyway, all the grandkids come over. Just a fun time.
Everybody was so nice. There's the whole crowd.
There's the whole crowd except for me because again,
Yeah,
I don't get to get in any of the pictures. But the whole family, and then after we were done, I walked Nancy over to show her the spot where Lynn found it. So I did get one photo, but didn't make the video though. But that's where Lynn found it in the house. And then I got a shot because they threw a big party that day. I got a shot also of Dog Tag Doug eating all the pretzels. This also did not make the video.
I was going for a record there.
This also did not make the video, but it should have. I was trying to keep it more sentimental, not ridiculousness.
Yeah.
And then I just got one last shot of the solo ring finder with her ring. Absolutely incredible. The whole thing was great. The video was I loved it, of course, but all the music, it's real sentimental. Lynn, what did you think, Lynn, of the whole thing? I mean, what a rock star you were.
Oh gosh, no. I mean, nobody would have known about it if it weren't for you and Doug. I mean, you did all the publicity and
you had to find it though.
Together, and
well, I mean, you had to find it.
What a great job! So it was a team effort.
Somebody
it was.
asked,
Did she remember losing it?
She remembered. She said she remembered losing it, but she didn't remember when or how or.
Yeah.
She did say she remembered losing it not long after she got it, but over the years she just kind of gave up on it.
Yeah.
And just figured it was gone forever.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, Charlie. She lost the ring 67 years ago. I mean, she lost the ring longer than I've been on this earth. So I don't know how many things you remember, Charlie, from 67 years ago, but even a gold ring, I mean, so much time has passed.
I don't remember things from yesterday.
I know you don't. Yeah, I'm surprised you remembered to come on the show tonight. I appreciate that.
Judy said, show.
So yeah, there's some questions. Danimal or somebody said, Anthony M said, did she remember trying to look for it? She didn't remember. That's why I was trying to embellish a little bit because I'm sure she did like that. That's the natural reaction, but she just didn't remember. But, you lose a gold ring, even back then, you're going to look for it. I'm sure she noticed.
Right. Well, she's 87 or something. So, I mean, she's not going to.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, maybe when you guys come up here, you can find my wife's class ring.
Well, Lynn's on the case. Lynn's on the case.
Sure.
Just
that'd
have
be 1964.
And where was that? Where did she lose it?
Somewhere around here.
Oh, geez, that narrows it down.
The whole county?
Well, you guys, keep coming up.
We might have a shot. Who knows?
Yeah.
And what's funny too is I got an email from Nancy's brother-in-law, who was also like around that age, like 85 or something like that. And he said, I lost my class ring too at some park. Doug knew where the park was. I lost it back in whatever, 1957. If you guys want to go look for it. And I'm like, ugh, one ring a year. I'll say it.
What was unique about this opportunity? The very first permission we did on that stretch of road was a retired policeman who let us hunt his property. And just about when we were ready to leave, he says, oh, I should have asked you to see if you can find my daughter's Tiffany bracelet. So Jason says,
Hi.
well, do you have any idea where the proximity? He said right over in that area. Jason went over, and in 5 minutes, he found it.
That was just pure luck.
Well, the news got spread so quickly in that neighborhood. Everybody's house that I door knocked said yes. Go ahead.
Well, then,
Yeah,
Doug, then you found right across the street from the ring house. You found that ID bracelet.
Yeah, but lost in the day that you found the class ring.
Yeah.
I found a really nice wedding band right at the end of the driveway that never made any dent.
It was silver.
It was the wrong day to find it.
Yeah, it was the wrong day to find it, Doug. Yeah. Like if when someone finds like the showstopper and then you find like something that's good, you should have just found it.
Pocketed it. And
just pocketed
it out later.
Well, Paul just said, hey, I'll take that. I have a feeling with the way his wife was adorned with jewelry, we might get called back there at some point.
Maybe there wasn't a lot of old stuff there though, but there was definitely a
well, hey, it didn't
large
have
supply
to be
of rings.
To be exciting.
So that was our incredible ring fiasco. Like I said, go back and watch the movie, the video. I forget what I call it. It's probably about 3-4 weeks ago or so. But then, Doug, the last couple of weeks, oh man, we were on this incredible house, which I called it Never Been Touched, which I just love that. A little bit of a dirtiness to it. This house was really funny. And I'm going to tell you it's funny because the lead up to how we got it is kind of funny. Doug, I'm going to let you tell the story, but tell it in a nice way. So that you don't hurt anyone's feelings.
Well, it just so happens I am a crossing guard, and right across the street from that location is one of the stations that I get to work. And one day after the afternoon when the kids got let out and I was finished, I thought, I'm going to just walk over there and see if I can door knock the place. Well, I go over and nobody answers the door, but the gentleman that owns it works in an office in the carriage house, which is right next door. And he saw me, he came out and we started talking. And he said, after an hour's conversation, he said, yeah, you guys can do it, but I would like to see everything. And, I said, look, if you want it, it's yours, but, we'll leave it up to you. But I know there's things there because right across the street where the school is, years ago, I found an 1825 large cent. So I knew that being part of that property back in the day, that his yard. Okay. So,
come on.
All right.
What color was the grass?
Come on, Doug.
Okay.
This is why I tell the stories.
Well, that's why I told you to go ahead and tell it. But anyhow, he said we could hunt it. He said a couple of people have asked if they could hunt here before, and I said no because I have a metal detector, and he likes to hunt the beach house. Blah blah blah. So I said, okay, but I appreciate it. Well, subsequent to that, Rich says to me, when I told him about the house, he says, oh, I tried to get that house before. My aunt lives right across the street. So he said, but he told him the same thing. He didn't want anybody to hunt it because he had a detector and blah, blah, blah. But
to surmise the story, in case you fell asleep, Lynn has
you didn't tell me you wanted the Reader's Digest version.
The quick story would have been Lynn's cousin lives across the street and is good friends with the guy.
It's my sister-in-law. And
even closer, lives across the street, had a direct connection, thought we were in like Flynn. Lynn knocked and the guy said no. And then months later, Doug, a total stranger, knocks and says yes. That's the story.
My sister-in-law asked him. I didn't personally ask him. My sister-in-law asked him, and he said he wanted to hunt it himself.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So then,
I brought that up.
Yeah.
And if anybody wants me to stop by and read them a bedtime story, just let me know.
Yeah.
You will fall asleep.
No way. No way.
This is why I limit
Doug,
Doug's talking time.
Don't let Doug do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. This is the big editing, is trying to cut down Doug's dissertations of wheat pennies.
He tried to do a bedtime story with me one time. I said, no way, man.
Anyway, that's the house. That's the house we ended up in. And it truly was never been touched, especially for Rich Van Winkle, who may have had his best day ever as far as quantity goes.
You named it wrong. Wrong show. You should have
That was a
named it
good day.
differently.
What should I have named it? I was trying to keep it somewhat PG.
Rich Van Winkle show.
I could have called it Rich Has Never Been Touched, but that would have had a whole different meaning. Rich never touched me. Something like that.
I couldn't get anything at that place.
Yeah, Charlie got skunked, but you had to leave early too, so it wasn't
right.
totally your fault.
Yeah, I left 10 minutes before you guys.
Anyway, let me start off here. There's the house in the background. This was Charlie's only cameo in the video, I think. So I wanted to get a picture in so you can see what he's wearing.
I was out late the night before.
Yeah. But you know what? Charlie did have a memorable thing, Doug. We'll talk about that later at the end of the day. But
You want me to tell you about
well, maybe I'll have Rich tell it. Maybe I'll have Rich tell the story.
I did?
Yeah, you don't even remember,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you'll remember.
Yeah.
Anyway, and like I said before the show started, Rich has been wearing that head-mounted GoPro, and it takes some practice, not whipping your head around, because then the viewer is like on a roller coaster. So slow movements, keeping it still, dialogue while you're doing things. And he did a really good job, and he captured some great things live. This one, I tried to get just a still. This was a 48. It was like the very first find of the day. And this is still Rich Van Winkle cam. What do I call that camera, Rich?
Van Winkle vision.
Yeah, Van Winkle vision. Some big old copper coin. So then he, lays it down and calls me over, and then, different camera. Cleaned it up. There's the first one of the day. I'm going to make it full screen for a second so I can have a chance to see the date. Rich, what is the date on there?
1840.
Yeah.
1840. So this is the very first find of the day, Rich, or just the very first recordable find? I don't remember.
That was, I believe it was my second signal.
It was pretty early. It was pretty early.
Yeah. I think that was the second thing I dug.
Yeah, I knew it was I knew it was early on. I couldn't remember the first one. I think I have a shot of the back too. But when your first find of the day is a 190-year-old large cent, and it wasn't very deep, maybe 5 inches or so, it's always nice, because then you instantly think, oh, well, it probably, or at least may not have been hunted before. We've hunted houses much older and have gotten skunked sometimes. So it's nice to find something early that's got age to it that anyone would have found with any detector, even 30 years ago. So we thought it was virgin ground pretty early on. So that was a great first one there from Rich.
It's good when, those days your second signal's a large cent and then you don't find anything the whole time.
Yeah, sometimes there's the curse of the first dig.
Yep, and it's good when that doesn't happen.
Now, Jason, did you say it was detected before by the owner?
No. What's funny too, I'll break away for just a second. The owner, when he told Lynn not Lynn, Lynn's sister, no, he didn't say I detect the beach. He said I own a detector and I want to detect the house one day.
Oh, so he never did.
Now we hear that a lot, and normally that means I'm never going to detect it, but I think I'm going to, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Always
Now,
thinking about it.
Now what's funny is the detector he had was like a no-name brand. So Doug told him, when we come, we'll bring a good detector, show you how to use it, and you can use it. So when we arrived that day, he actually went out and bought a MindLab CTX 3030, which was it's like a $2,000 machine.
Heavy.
It's heavy as like a Mack truck, but he had no idea how to use it. And I said, I have no idea how to use it. I've never used it. So
Right.
He opened it up literally out of the box, assembled it, and tried to use it, but had no idea what he was doing. And I really couldn't help. So he did detect with us all day, but he, he obviously being brand new, you don't find a lot. A machine you've never used, you don't find a lot. But what's crazy about his setup is he went out that week online, bought a CTX 3030, and he bought a purple Chinese pinpointer that he said cost $7 on Temu. And I said to the guy's name was Blaine. I said, Blaine, wait a minute. You're telling me you dropped 23 bills on a metal detector and $7 on a pinpointer?
Yeah.
What are you doing, brother?
Wrong there.
So I just thought it was really funny.
Well, a super nice guy, though.
Oh, he was.
Oh,
Great guy. And
super nice guy.
we may be back again. He was
yeah.
super cool. Anyway, there's a nice shot. I love getting photos done. I bought a brand new camera last week for myself to put under the Christmas tree, Doug. I get so much. I love taking good photos. I love the bokeh background. I just love them. And this is one of the ones I love. And Lynn, a little blurry in the background. Rich, still a little blurry. Rich looks best when he's blurry, honestly, between you and me. But that's the first find of the day. Large sent there from Rich Van Winkle. All right, then the next one. Oh, I got another shot, another leather camera shot. I thought that one was cool too. Anyway, so much for my camera shots. All right, next find. Rich Van Winkle again. It's going to be very Rich heavy at this house, Doug. But Rich called and he said he thought he had a spill. Doug beat me to it, and so everyone gathered around. It was really neat how it unfolded. In the video, I didn't edit this clip. I just let it run and breathe because it happened in real time. I usually don't like to let things drag on too long like that. But first, a marble popped out, and we've gotten a real appreciation for marbles, especially since that marble expert was on a few weeks ago. That's an American-made marble, probably around 1920 or so, right, Rich?
Yep.
Yeah, we're like almost marble experts now ourselves. Rich found a second marble in the hole, so now he's got two marbles. Obviously, marbles do not ring up on a metal detector, so they weren't even as fine, and we're already two marbles into the black, you know. So Rich keeps moving down. Third marble pops out. So I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome, you know, because marbles are super cool.
I really like that green one there.
The one on the right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. I thought it was white, but it's pretty. Yeah, really nice marbles there from Rich. Then obviously the coins pop out. Boom, boom, boom. 3 coins. Well, 2 coins and a token. Nothing amazing. He's got like a presidential token and two buffs.
He's got a buff.
Yep, 2 buffs.
Oh yeah, 2. Yep.
And then he kept going back through. You can see at the bottom a 4th marble appeared. And then at this point I walked away. Was that the final total, Rich? 2 coins, a token, and 4 marbles in that hole.
Yeah. And I thought about this after the fact, and I probably should have opened up a hole next to it just to see if.
I'm sure there was marbles all around that immediate area. But, you know, it's hard to just start digging random holes in a stranger's yard, hoping there's marbles there. You know, the homeowner was standing right next to us. So you got to kind of at least be a little mindful. So it doesn't look like a
discretionary
landfill went off. But that was a great spill there from Rich Van Winkle. All right, next find. Now in the video, in real life, Rich found like 7 things in a row. But for the videos, I don't like to put 7 clips of any one person in a row. So I mix and mingle the clips. And as a guy who does YouTube, and if you do YouTube, I'll give you a little, thank you from, hold on. Out West Metal Detecting. Greg here. Have a great rest of your week. Thank you, brother. Happy holidays to you, my friend. As a YouTube guy, Doug, I've trained Doug and Charlie, Rich, Lynn, is when you find one thing at a spot, sometimes we slip up. I try not to mention other things that were found previously that same day. So like hypothetically, if Rich found a silver quarter and then later he finds a silver dime, during the silver dime, I try not to say, oh man, that's your second silver of the day, because I don't know what order I'm going to put those clips in the video. And if you start saying things that you already dug, now you're forced to either redo audio or keep them in that order. So knowing Rich was on fire, I was trying really hard not to mention past finds just so I wouldn't have to, I could change the order up. So even though Rich found the next thing, the clip was Lynn's, just so you don't have to keep looking at Rich's face all day long, which we did anyway.
Yeah.
So Lynn found something super cool, and I walked over. This is a really neat one, Doug. I'm gonna do a full screen on this one, so you can really get an appreciation for that. It's like well, go ahead, Lynn. You tell people what we're looking at.
Well, at first it was just bent in half, and I just thought it was a piece of metal. So I kind of gently unfolded it as much as I could, and I saw the Indian's face. He's still smushed in, but I didn't want to try to bend it anymore.
Yeah. Now, Doug, you were on the show. Wait, were you on the show with Buckle Boy, or did I do that by myself? I don't remember, Doug.
No, I was on.
Now, you remember Buckle Boy's technique he was saying of when you find a relic, you don't know what it is, using the context clues to try to help yourself figure out what it could be. So using the clue, Doug, and I got a picture of the back because his face is a little smushed in. So there's the back. Just using the clues, even though I'm not saying you know exactly what it is, but what can you make an assumption that it may have been by just breaking down the physical characteristics of the item?
Well,
You
some
want
kind
an answer?
No, I'm just talking to myself.
Oh, okay.
of, some kind of a pin or
Brooch.
yeah, some kind of a pin back.
Okay. Was that iron up at the top, Lynn? That globby area?
We
Looks
thought
like
it. We thought it was. Yeah.
Okay. So it was a pin, and the pin would have gone down through the Indian rather than sideways. A lot of pins, you pin it sideways. I don't know. Just interesting. It looks like it was brass or copper, thin sheet, pressed, some sort of adornment, jewelry, pin, something like that. That was my guess also.
Someone in one of the comments in the video, I think, suggested that it could have been an advertising piece for Red Man Tobacco. Which
that would be really cool.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of good because I've had pieces of their advertising before, and a guy that looks like that is on there.
I'll put some comments up if anyone had any guesses in there. Magic Man Texas, is that what it is? 57. Looks like something from Raiders of the Lost Ark. FLX loves. We all love relics. They're the best. Adrian Tucker thinks it looks South American. Maybe, I don't know. If anyone has any cool guesses, we don't know what it was, but it was definitely super cool. And did I get a picture of Lynn? I don't remember if I took a picture. I always like to. Yeah, there's the picture. And his face is like really smushed in too, which kind of gives the Indian a extra kind of strange look to him. Definitely a little weird thing there. All right, so awesome find there from Lindiana Jones. And I'm sure the next one is Rich. Yeah. Another live dig from Rich. This one I won't stop on as much. Pulled it out. Another big circle. But turned out this one I don't think was a coin. This one, yeah, it was a big two-piece button. And looks like it is a Great Seal button. A big coat Great Seal button. Is that right, Rich?
It is. I always love finding two-piece buttons, no matter what they are. Those are a common one that we find, but they're still great.
Yeah, I agree. When you see a two-piece button, you know there's going to be an image on it. You're hoping for something just neat, anything really, military, anything. And over the years, we found some really cool two-piece buttons. You're right. This one is a more common one, but it's still, two-piece buttons are a great little treasure. I think I got pictures. I think I got a goofy picture, Rich. Yeah, there's a goofy one. And then I got a good one to make up for it too, I think. Yeah, there's a good one for it. I didn't put this on Facebook yet. It'll be maybe like next week or something. I'm behind. Another one. Let me see where I am with Rich, because he had some really good ones. Let me just see where I'm at here. This was a kind of interesting one, Doug. So Rich had this signal 50 on the legend, which is a really good, silver quarter, large cent type signal, and plopped out a big silver silver disc. He caught all this live, so then he calls me over, and I came over to get a better look at it. We sprayed it down. And it turns out it was a 1942 silver Washington quarter. And if anybody out there, doesn't know what's going on in the world with silver prices, holy cow, Doug! A silver quarter like 4 years ago was worth like $4 melt value, and now it's like almost $12.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much silver went up.
I think it's $68 an ounce.
It's up to 68 now.
Yeah,
that's insane.
I'll check it.
Yeah, but anyway, I mean, we found 7 silver coins, and I didn't even think anything of it. And people commented like, "Oh, that's $119 silver," and I'm like, "Wow, it really is? It's that much? Like insane."
65.50.
Yeah, $65 an ounce. That's insane. So
I was reading that.
Don't forget, gold went up too, almost.
Yeah. Oh, that's $4,300 an ounce.
Yeah, but both of them. And I wonder, Charlie, like from a metal detectorist point of view, like all these seated hunts that people like to do, what are they gonna do? Like that's a big part of it. Is you bury silver coins. You can't charge people $900 for a ticket. Like, I wonder how it's going to affect seated hunts for this year.
Well, since they don't make pennies anymore, that's what they'll use.
Yeah, but you're not going to pay $100 to go dig up pennies.
Yeah.
So, like, somehow you have to.
It'll be rare.
Yeah, you got. I don't know what they do.
Hang on to those copper pennies; they'll be valuable.
Yeah, right.
Maybe.
No, but you're right, Jason. These seated hunts that they have, it's going to be expensive.
I'll have to ask some of the seated hunt people we know, because I don't know what's going to happen. What they they would have gotten 3 times as much silver 3 years ago, and now they get a third, but they can't exactly charge everyone 3 times the entry fee. So I don't know. I'm curious to see what happens.
Some seated hunts, they actually plant tokens instead, and then you get a prize.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, we've done. Steph just said the same thing. You do painted pennies. We've done painted nickels and stuff, but
right, a prize.
I guess so. But then, what do you even give as prizes? Like a silver dime was a good prize, but now they're like $5 a pop. How do they afford that? I don't know what's going to happen. I'm worried about the seated hunts,
right?
Which are a big part of the community.
Right.
We'll see what comes of it. I don't know.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. You're right.
Yeah, this year is going to be a tricky one. Anyway, so this shot, I walked over with my camera, and I have a GoPro around my head too. But as I was there filming this cleaned up 42 silver, Rich rechecked his hole or dug a hole right next to it and had a second one, a spill, which I captured live, and I think he captured live. This one was really neat, Doug, because when we sprayed this one down, I got a good shot of it. There it is in my hand. And can you see the rim on it, Doug?
Yeah.
The rim is like up so high.
Yeah.
I think I have a better shot. Let me see. I'm going to make this full screen.
You think that was hammered?
I don't think it was hammered. I just think it was, I don't know, slightly. I mean, look at that, a 34, but look how high that rim is. Like, it's catching the dirt. It's up so high.
Somebody in the video comments said that year was known for having a very pronounced rim. They didn't explain why. But
so that's normal for a 34, I guess.
Yeah, apparently.
That is a very unique coin.
Yeah, I mean, we noticed it right away. Like your fingernail gets stuck on it when you're trying to clean it. Whoops, sorry. That rim was really cool. So that was a great spill there from Rich. And then I always, when someone finds a spill of the same thing, I call it they're double fisting. I just think it's funny. So I got a picture of Rich double fisting the silver quarters with the beautiful house in the back too. The house was a real knockout, wasn't it, Doug?
Yes.
It was an old federal house. You saw it in the beginning with 20-foot columns in the front, fireplaces. Really beautiful, beautiful old home.
I'm still wondering why the new quarters, they cut his ponytail off. George Washington's ponytail.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I wonder why they did that. It looks kind of ridiculous as far as I'm concerned.
I just saw in the news yesterday or 2 days ago that they have all new quarters for 2026, like not state or like parks, just like a new quarter design. I'd love to
for
see
the
them.
anniversary, right? Don't you think it's for the
Yeah, the 250th anniversary of the country, and and I wonder if people are already hoarding the 2025 pennies, Charlie, because that's the last one, right?
Yeah,
they're probably going to be more limited than most recent years. I know, but I'm just wondering. Like I said last week or 2 weeks ago, in 5-10 years, are pennies going to be a better find because they don't make them anymore, or are they still going to be junk? I guess we'll find out. Anyway, next find I think was one of the few ones in this one from me. I had a nice high tone. Don't remember when it was, but it was a good one. And I popped a silver dime. So we're up to like 3 or 4 silver dimes already. Mine cleaned up really nice. Oh, I got a shot of Rich, who I called over. I love that.
That's a good one.
Some pictures are purposely taken. Some are when I go frame by frame. I just look for a ridiculous face, and I'm like, oh, snap. But Rich was my sprayer for this silver dime. Like I said, silver, I think number 4. Nice action shot. Can you see the mist coming out, Doug?
Oh yeah.
I call it a nice action shot there.
All the sprayers you and I have, Jason, are dying.
Yeah, they don't last very long. They're really cheap. I mean, granted, I pay $1 for them, so I'm not expecting a miracle. But because they get dirt in them, the hose gets clogged up. So I now have 12 in my car, Rich. So if one dies, I'll go to the car and just grab another new one.
Yeah, let them freeze a bunch of times. No,
they're empty. They're empty, and then we'll fill them as needed.
Hey, Rich, since you were finding everything, do you remember what program you were running in?
I'm always in F1 M1. As long as it's not super chattery.
Yeah.
But that's primarily what I use all the time.
Okay.
Let's see. I think I got the back of it. No mint mark on that, but I was happy to be on the board to contribute a little bit to the Rich show, because the next one was found by Rich again. Nice, another 50 tone. Rich had a little clump, Doug. What's in the clump? That we could tell it was a large copper coin there. Even though his GoPro has it in the clump, when I walked over, he must have knocked it out of the clump or it broke out, because it wasn't a clump anymore when I got there. One of
the sides of the clump fell off, and I was trying to save it, and it was.
That's okay. But we didn't get to play the clump game. So when I walked over and he showed me it was already sort of out of the clump. That's what we saw. Couldn't really tell what it was. You could see a raised area, but didn't know what it was exactly. But we were pretty confident we would find out shortly. And after a little spritz down with the Perron 2, shout out to the Perron. He's got himself, I think it was a matron head. Did you get a year off that one, Rich?
I don't know that I did on that one.
All right.
I don't remember.
Well, closing in on 200 years old. Second large cent of the day for Rich. 4th silver coin on a day where he's just rocking and rolling along.
Hey, Jason, what you're not showing is I was bottom feeding him.
Yeah, you were bottom
8
feeding.
feet away.
Yeah.
And he's pulling out silver, and I'm pulling out memorials.
Yeah, I know. I felt bad for you. In the picture of this one, I called Charlie over just to get Charlie like in the video.
Kind of teary-eyed a little bit.
Yeah. There's a better shot of his matron, and then I think I got there's Charlie. Like, Charlie, get over here. Get in the video.
It wasn't my day. It was Rich Van Winkle's day.
Hey, it happens.
Rich was killing it.
Yeah, he was.
I was very happy for Rich. It was so cool to see him being so successful that day.
The best things he got didn't even come until later. Like this is just like brunch for Rich. I think the last one before I capped the video out was Dog Tag Doug. And Doug, there was a lot of comments. What's Doug using? The Legend 2, and they were time stamping it. We do have 2 of them now. I showed it in the beginning, 2 of the Legend 2s. We talked about it a little bit at the beginning of the show. It's coming soon, guys. Doug, what are your thoughts on the machine? I don't. Be nice to me. Do you really like it? Do you not like it?
I do like it, and it's, to me, it's easier to swing. It is a little lighter, not by a lot, but it's noticeable. I like the sound quality, the tones that you get. The biggest thing, of course, it's a whole different setup number, VDI wise. I'm going to have to get used to a whole new set of numbers. But I was looking for crisp signals, digging a lot of things that, even though they were crisp, they weren't worth showing. But once I get the hang of what the numbers represent, I'll feel better about it. But hey, it's a nice machine, and once they get the bugs worked out, it'll be even better.
Let's not say bugs worked out. We're tweaking it. We're tweaking it.
Okay. Once they get it tweaked.
Yeah. I just want to reiterate, because people think because they haven't gotten updates that there's something wrong. That's not it. That's what testing a new machine is. You are tweaking it. You're changing defaults. You're just trying to get as much out of it as you can, but there's nothing wrong with it. I can't get into
tweaking. I'm still tweaking my 2003 Toyota.
Yeah. Oh, the one you hit a deer. Yeah, Charlie hit a deer with his car a few weeks ago. I'm glad you're all right.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. They totaled the car, but I bought it back from the insurance people.
Yeah, but you were okay. You got right out, walked away. No.
Yeah. Now I've been eating venison steaks every night.
Wow, so you were going fast enough to kill the deer, but you were fine. Not a bump, not a bruise.
Yeah. No, it was good.
Wow. Well, I'm happy that you were okay, Charlie.
Yeah.
And it was was that your car or Judy's car?
Judy told me to drive it. It's been sitting too long. She said, "Drive the car." I drove it all right.
Oh man. Well,
drove it right into a deer.
Well, you got dinner for the winter, I guess. Anyway, Doug with the Simplex. The Legend 2.
You saw that comment in there.
Maybe. I don't know what's going on. Legend 2.
Yeah.
Got something pretty cool. When I saw it in the hole, I thought it was like a pocket watch back. It's big, like oversized. It looked brass. I couldn't tell. Turned out it was a really cool thing, Doug. I'm going to go full screen, and I'm going to let you, in a reasonable time frame, explain what it is when the picture comes up.
Okay.
There it is, dirty.
It's a dirty circle.
And then there it is, cleaned up. Tell them what we got there, Dougie.
Okay, that's well, we weren't really positive. My guess was that it was a some kind of ID tag for military, soldier, maybe on his foot locker or something. But that I thought the JSR company wasn't a commercial company, but the company of a regiment or whatever. And of course, Camp Dix was what would become Fort Dix, and now is Joint Base Lakehurst, Dix, McGuire. But that goes back to about early 1900s.
Yeah, really cool piece there, military piece from the famous, I still call it Fort Dix, even though the name changed. But to find an early piece where it was Camp Dix, really, really awesome piece there. I do want to stop, Doug, and just say a couple of hellos of people that came up. I didn't want to not say hello. Alicia Hot Mess Fishing is here, one of the moderators. I do want to thank Alicia, also a Nomad, who will most likely have her hands on that Legend 2 pretty soon. So thanks for showing up, Alicia. Eric, our good buddy from up north, the Cape Cod father, is here. I want to say hello to Eric. Team Lynch showed up. I haven't seen Team Lynch in a while. I hope their guys are doing good. Usually hitting those beaches, finding the good beach stuff that we never get our hands on. But I just wanted to say a couple of hellos for people that popped in that, I didn't want to miss them necessarily. All right. So then after Dougie's thing, I think we ended the video because it was almost a half an hour long. Oh, and there's a shot of Doug holding his dicks. Camp Dix. Camp Dix. Camp Dicks, guys.
Okay. Yeah.
Lynn, come on. It's a family show.
Get your mind out of the
I wouldn't
game.
expect anything less of you.
Yeah. He's always standing around holding this camp. All right. Anyway, let me jump right in. This was the next one. Same day, I broke it into 2 videos, so the video wasn't an hour. I don't like really super long videos. Let me bring up my next little slide so I at least know what clips are coming up. There it is. So of course, it's Rich Van Winkle, Doug. Guy was on fire. He was on fire. Another good tone. He's catching all these live on his GoPros. Thank God I equipped him with a GoPro because I'd have to run over there every 3 seconds and wouldn't have any time. He's got another silver little shiny circle in his hand. And this one turned out to be, this one I walked over. He's all smiles.
Yeah. He should have been all smiles.
Another silver dime, another silver Merc at $65 an ounce. I don't even know what a Merc's got to be like closing on $5.
You're not kidding.
And I got a shot, I believe. That's what it's silver up to this point. Point.
It only gets bigger.
Yeah,
and better.
up to this point. That's Rich's silver. Rich, were your pants falling down from all that silver weighing down your pockets?
Nope, but my bag was ripping though.
What was your back hurting from be hunching over from all the weight?
A little bit.
All right. I know Charlie's back was fine.
Yeah, how much did that Canadian penny weigh, Charlie?
I don't know, but I should have taken a nap.
Yeah. That's the key, Charlie the napper. I don't know. Poor Charlie, you dug a lot of coins too. You just kept getting newer ones, and Rich kept getting older ones.
Yeah, I was back behind the house where they had parties and stuff. I was getting the modern junk.
Yeah,
but it's all right.
You picked the wrong side of the house.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me see if I can pronounce the name, Doug. I'm terrible at names here. Alan, that's not the right one, but Alan, thank you. Tip probably needs a nap. Here it is. Robert Legendre 2296. Legendre. Is that French? Is that French Canadian?
Sounds like it to me.
Robert, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it, Robert. Anyway, let's keep moving on. I think the next one we finally get rid of that Van Winkle guy, and Lynn Deanna Jones from a nice shot in the back, right near the pool. And Lynn was all smiles. Lynn, before this, Lynn's got a silver coin here, Doug. I'm going to show it in a second.
I know.
But before this silver coin, Lynn, when was the last silver coin you dug? It literally seemed like months ago.
It was actually in the silver spoon field.
Oh, well, that doesn't count. That's all they have.
It was months ago. That was months ago.
Yeah. You trip over silver on the surface at that field.
Yeah. That was the last one.
Okay. That is a great photo of Lynn. Thank you, Bree. Bree is here also, my newest moderator, Doug, if you didn't notice. Metal Detectors.
We have to meet her.
Yes. You did meet her, Doug. You just don't remember. She came out to Come Out Swinging last year. Oh, were you there? I think you were there.
I was there. But you were spending all the time. I was out detecting.
Yeah, I like to hobnob because it's the only chance I get to see people. Yeah. Doug Baden-Hop asked if Lynn was still swinging the triple score. Lynn, are you still swinging the triple score?
I am.
Yes, she is, Doug. There we go.
Now, Lynn, let me ask you, the last piece of silver that Jason was referring to, how did that relate to what you found in this picture?
The last piece
I don't understand the question.
I don't either.
All right. Forget about the silver field. Okay. Yeah. The last piece of silver before that. Do you remember?
Was it a Riel?
No.
Oh.
No, it wasn't.
It was much better.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what he's talking about, the seated Liberty $50.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right.
And talking about that, Doug, without getting too much into it, I'm finishing up the 2025 Best Finds of the Year video. It's going to be a long one. You're going to get your money's worth. It's going to be long because I'm going to put in some of the real bangers.
The Oppenheimer show too.
Well, I'm not going to say anything, but I do think Lynn will be making appearances. For a first year, a rookie detectorist, Lynn has multiple appearances, as we all do. in the best of 2025, which will
Charlie
be.
and I will be napping.
Oh, no, you're going to get your money's worth, people watching that one. I'm going to give you a nice long one. You can start it on New Year's Day, and it won't end till the end of the year.
Yeah.
Well, I can say 2024 was a better year for me than 2025.
We all have good years and bad years. All right. Anyway, Lynn's fine. Lynn called me over. She pointed to that. Lynn, I noticed when I was putting this together, do you not have an AccuPoint pinpointer? I don't care if you prefer the Garrett one, but I didn't know if did I not get you one, or did Nope did not get you one?
Didn't. I just have the Garrett.
All right, I saw that, and listen, I love the Garrett pinpointer. I'm not saying it's no good, but I didn't know. I was trying to think, like, did you get one?
No.
All right. I will fire off an email, so you at least have an option.
And my answer to that would be no, also, Jason.
You don't have one either.
No, I have a Mind Lab.
All right. I will get some, and at least you'll have the option. But anyway, with Lynn's Garrett Carrot unveiling looks like silver dime. And I got a nice action shot there, Doug.
Yeah.
Capture the moment. And hold on. Ant NYMFD also does not have an IQ point. Listen, after the new year, I'm going to be doing the big giveaway show that I was hoping to do before the holidays, but things got delayed. I'm going to be giving away Legend 2s. I'm going to be giving away maybe some triple scores, some pinpointers. I'm going to do a big thing. So if Santa doesn't put one under your tree, I'm hoping, early January, we're going to do a big Mama Jama giveaway show Thursday night for friends only, Doug. Oh. Enemies are not welcome. Okay. There's Lynn's silver dime there. 1942. Beautiful Mercury dime. Lynn's first one, the second. I would go ahead, Lynn.
No, I couldn't see the date. Now I see it. 42. You're right.
42. Yep. Yeah. And I was going to set up Lynn for the picture. I do the blurry pictures, but Doug was screaming at me to come over, so I had to run over there. I didn't even get to get Lynn's photo. I got another thingy, super chatty thingy. Team Lynch, who we showed earlier. Hi, Jason. Sorry I've been around much between health issues and training my replacement as I'm retiring May 1st. Here comes nonstop. I'm sorry for the health issues, but I'm excited to hear you're going to be retiring soon. I'm guessing who's going to ramp up on the videos, Doug. They find a lot of good gold out there on those beaches of my home state, New Jersey.
Yep.
So if you're not already a subscriber, go check out Team Lynch. You might be getting some extra videos after he retires.
Very nice team there. Very nice team.
Oh, yeah, I met them. Lovely. I don't use that word very often, Doug, because it's kind of
very
like
nice people.
It's like a pretentious word, but they are lovely.
Yeah, they are. Great people.
Yes. All right. So anyway, Lynn's Mercury dime. Let me make sure I know where I'm at, because now this action starts getting good. Once I get past this fine of Doug's.
This does.
Which is decent, but no, this is another one from Rich first. A lot of Rich stuff. Rich called me over. I walked over. As you can see, there's 4 holes open, and I'm like, oh, gee whiz.
Yeah, that I think we have to make a rule: 1 hole at a time.
Yeah, that's like a slap in the face. When you're struggling and you got one thing, and then Rich calls you over, he's got 3 coppers in his hand. He's got 5 silvers. He's like, come on over here. And you walk over and there's like 17 holes open. And you're just like, oh my God.
That's what happens when you don't get over there quick enough.
I know. Well, he's fast. He's quick. He's like Speedy Gonzalez.
Even the groundhogs were not happy with him.
Yeah.
Now, luckily it wasn't too bad, because 3 of the holes were just wheat pennies. So he was just bragging that he found 3 wheat pennies. But the one he's pulling out here was Rich's 5th silver of the day. And I gave it a little wipe and just happened to get the date side. Looks like 1920. I think it even had a mint mark. I don't remember, but there's his little, I won't say spill. There were different holes, but man.
What do you think? There was a picnic table there or something?
Was there a picnic table everywhere you went in that yard, Rich? Because it was your 5th silver.
Well, there was 4.
More like a drunken sailor
right next to each other.
I don't know. There was wheat pennies all there. Yeah, there was wheats all over the
They're
yard.
all the 40s from the
Yeah,
40s,
I think there was.
right?
I think it was an S mint mark. Crazy digging reminded me. S mint mark. I don't even remember if I got a shot of it, but I remember Rich saying that. I was going to Google the mintage, but the homeowner walked over and I was talking to him for like 15 minutes while Rich was cleaning stuff up. And then when I turned the camera back on, I totally forgot I was supposed to look up the mint mark for him. So I didn't know if it was a unique one or not, but whatever. Let me see where I'm at here.
I'm surprised he didn't find a barber in that yard.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
he's got some
You're
good
right.
stuff coming up though. All right, there's Dougie. So now Doug calls me over. I'm glad to see Doug on the board with something. And Doug, of the whole yard, like a 4-acre grass property, Doug hunts right where the guy just planted all this grass seed and fertilizer. Like his only big bald spot, Doug's over there digging a hole.
Yeah.
I was aerating.
You sure were, but he got something good, and the guy was right there, and we're like, I hope you don't mind Doug's digging in your freshly planted grass seed. But super guy, and Doug got another little button, 2-piece fat little button, and I could already see the eagle starting to come through already.
Yeah,
and I think it was, yep, there it is, right there, another great seal one, a little smaller than the one Rich had, but dare I say, better condition. And
yeah, it looks so much nicer.
there's a picture of Doug
There's a handsome guy.
And there's a picture of a cat's rear end on the side too, Doug. The cat follows us around all day. It was actually, I had to cut it out of a lot of clips because it started to be in every clip.
Yeah.
The cat was in more clips than Rich originally until I started cutting them out. All right. Then this is the kick in the teeth for me, Doug, because Rich on his legend, you can see a 53 on there, which is super duper duper high tone. Now, what you can't see is about 20 feet in front of him, I'm digging like a 52 on my machine. So we're doing like a good old fashioned New Jersey dig off. And I'm thinking we're both going to get something rocking out of this.
Yeah, yeah.
I had a copper roofing tack. But Rich has this big giant silver circle. And I'm like, son of a gun. Now, Rich, all excited, found it, caught the whole thing live. I could tell by the tone in his voice it was good. So I dropped what I was doing, walked over. Let me put this one full screen, Doug, because this is a beauty. And we don't get a lot of these, even though it's not super duper duper old. We don't get a lot of them. This is as I walked over to Rich, big old Van Winkle smile on his face. That's what he's got, Doug. Dirty
Nice.
still. Look at that. I mean, I can count the Franklins we've got as a group forever on one hand.
Yeah.
I've gotten one in my entire life. How about you, Doug, Charlie, Lynn?
Oh, I've got several, but I just got my first that was dug outside of a event.
Wait, are you trying to count seeded Franklins as a dig?
Well,
That does not count. That does not count.
Yo, I'm explaining it, okay? I've dug them before, but at seeded hunts. My only real find was just a few weeks ago. That if you look on my Dog Tag Doug page, you will see it.
All right. So you dug
52.
So you dug one. Why you had to proceed it that you've dug some in seeded hunts isn't bad.
You still have to dig them.
Yeah, but they don't count. Does anybody out there count a seeded find as a find?
I clarified it, didn't I?
You shouldn't even have mentioned it. It should have never even come up because that's totally cheating. Like that doesn't count at all. Anybody? Am I wrong? Does anyone even think of like including their seeded hunts? Am I wrong, Charlie?
I found a trime at a seeded hunt. I never.
No, you don't even consider. Look, Doug. There's Steph chiming in. There's some more. There's another no.
Poor Doug.
I don't think so. Come on, Doug.
Doug,
it's loaded with no's. It's loaded.
Doug, if you find a dog tag at a seeded hunt, that wouldn't count. Sorry.
No, it does not count. It's fun. Don't get me wrong, but it does.
Hey, when you go to a seeded hunt, there are legitimate finds that they didn't bury.
True,
Yeah,
but you don't know.
You don't know, so you just assume it was seeded.
No.
Jason,
That's why I qualified it.
Jason, remember the day I found both types?
They're still coming out. Doug. No.
Jason, remember the day, the place we were at? I found a Liberty, standing Liberty, and a Ben the same day.
Yes, I do remember that. I do remember.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I found a Ben.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That's right.
All right, anyway, look at the toning.
That was a rare event for me, that's for sure.
When we cleaned up Rich's Franklin, I'm going to do. I went too far. Hold on. Well, you sold it. Doesn't matter. There's a spray down, whatever. But when we cleaned it up, look at the beautiful toning on that, Doug. Like, my God! Like, I just love little black blotchiness all over the place. Just
1958.
Yeah,
just gorgeous.
Yeah.
So, awesome find from Mr. Van Winkle. There's the Liberty Bell in the back. He did not hit that. The Liberty Bell has a crack on it. Liberty Bell.
Rich put the crack in the real Liberty Bell. Are you kidding me?
That's back when he would let you touch them. And
that's right.
That's a
shot for that.
That's a gorgeous find. And I wonder if other detectorists out there in the chat, other people that have been detecting for a long time, have you guys found Franklin halves? I find them to be harder to find than Kennedy's, even older Barbers and Walkers. For whatever, maybe it's because it wasn't a very long time period. What are your thoughts out there? Do you guys find Franklin halves? And of course, I'm not counting if you found them in a seeded hunt, even though Doug would.
Jeez. I have found every one except a flowing hair.
Here we go. Hold on, Doug. No bends for Steph. So there you go. And Steph digs a lot.
Yeah,
I saw another one up here. Two bends from Crazy Digging. That's pretty good. Only Walkers. Yeah, well, we found a lot.
I've got 8 Walkers.
There's one there from Scott. Only one. None. They're tough for whatever reason. I see a lot of nuns. I've only dug one Ben ever. Bree. Not yet on the Bree. None. Walkers. Barbers.
I have 2 of my.
Well, you're probably the leader then. You're probably the leader.
Yeah, I have 2, yeah.
I already showed Bree. I can't. How do I get rid of this? There we go. All right. Anyway.
I found a Ben with an ingot one time. With an ingot.
Oh.
Like silver ingot.
A silver like a bar?
Yeah, he had a 1 ounce ingot.
Yeah.
I must not have been there. I don't remember.
And a Ben was on top of it. It was crazy.
I must not have been there. I don't remember that.
No.
None of us were.
Oh. Yeah, Charlie always finds the best things when no one's around.
That's right.
It was a dream he had.
Right. I actually have it in the showcase here, but yeah, it was.
Okay, so it was legit.
It was a long sidewalk. Yeah, it was crazy.
Okay.
My theory on why you don't find too many halves is when you drop a half, you can tell that it's not in your pocket anymore. So you start looking for it.
Yeah.
A dime or a penny, you don't realize you dropped it. So.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I would imagine you're probably on to something.
That's like how many silver dollars have we found?
I found 2.
Really?
I found a clad.
I remember the one.
I found a clad Eisenhower, but technically it's a silver dollar. And I found a peace dollar, a silver peace dollar.
Yeah,
now,
I was with you. Remember?
You found Sacagaweas, Doug. Do you count that as a dollar?
No.
Okay.
No. But I did find an 8 real.
I found one too.
Or no.
The video hasn't come out. The video hasn't come out yet. I shouldn't even have said that. Darn it. The video. I don't even know if it's going to be out by this year or not. Technically, even though I found it this year,
that could be on the greatest finds of the year.
How I work it is the video has to come out in that year. So even though I found something really good, I don't know if the video will be out until into January. So then it wouldn't count until next year. That's just my own little way of doing it.
Well, let me remind you that
the year next year.
Yeah. No, somebody beat me that day. Someone got a better thing than I don't want to say it, but that if it does come out in January, it's already number 2 on the year, which is just crazy to even think.
That's sad.
But I don't want to let the cat out of the bag because I didn't say,
Okay.
All right. Anyway, I got a good picture of Rich with his Franklin hat. That was your first one ever, right, Rich? I forget if I asked you that.
First one ever.
First one ever. 1958 Frank. Beautiful coin there from Rich.
Jason, my middle name is Franklin.
Is it? Oh, yeah. You told us that before. You were named after Ben Franklin, weren't you?
Well, my ancestors were named after him, yes. But we
Okay.
kept Franklin as a middle name since 1806.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Well,
And
very
my
good.
grandson's middle name is Franklin. It's just a weird thing that we do.
No, that's cool. Family tradition.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, is there anybody in the world that was famous that you weren't related to?
Everybody.
It's surprising. Yeah. Once you do a check on your background, it's surprising.
That's true.
Like ancestors and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie's related to. Oh, yeah. A lot. We should do a whole show one day on just Charlie's family tree.
Yeah, just his family tree. Yeah.
It's easy to get permissions then, you know. We're all
It helps.
related up this
Yeah,
way.
it helps.
My family tree was in the middle of a dog park, so that should tell you what.
We have a really famous one in our family.
Oh, who in your family?
Mary Queen of Scots.
What?
Yep, she's my 12th or 13th great grandmother.
No kidding, really?
Yeah.
Wow,
For real.
that's pretty amazing.
But like Charlie said, if you start doing that research, there's other people too.
Yeah, it is.
How many you find that you're related to?
Wow. Yeah, Teresa was saying Charlie's related to Harley Davidson, Harley, and he is. I mean, it's
Right.
not like it's his cousin, but and he certainly doesn't get any of that Harley Davidson money.
Yeah.
No.
But you do get invited to Harley
Yes.
Davidson events.
Yeah, the cafe in New York City. I was invited there. Yes.
Yeah. I'm related to someone. I mean, I wouldn't say famous, but did you ever see that movie in the 70s, Doug, called The French Connection?
Of course.
I never saw it, but the guy who plays the bad guy in that movie is like my second cousin, has my same last name. If you watch the credits, he has the same last name as me.
No kidding.
Yeah, so I guess that's the most famous person in my family. Anybody in the chat have a famous person in their family? I bet you won't beat out Charlie. He's got a lot of them.
Yeah.
Charlie's uncle is the guy that invented the U.S. Air Force, which I know sounds ridiculous, but it's true.
Hap Arnold, yes.
Yeah. Like you're probably thinking like, what? His uncle invented the Air Force, but he really did.
Well, he was general in the Air Corps, and after the war was over, he started the Air Force. He did that after the World War II was completed.
Doug, someone wants to clarify. Hold on, let me find it here.
Right.
Findy Man wants to know: do seated celebrity relatives count? To Doug, they do. To Doug, the rest of it, like Doug, if you were adopted tomorrow by Brad Pitt, are you now related to Brad Pitt? Thank you for clarifying. I'm glad I saw that comment. That's really funny. All right. Anyway, let's move on.
Jason, it's kind of neat to see the comments here, people that are related.
I'm trying to look up. Look. Let me look. I see some
like
here.
Steph Diggs was related to Louis XIV, I think she said.
I'm looking. I missed it. 5 Mile Relic Hunter is related to Steph. Is he related to? I don't even know what that means. Steph the 12th. I'm not sure. Maybe he was talking to Steph. Here we go. Adrian Tucker, 5th cousin to Woodrow Wilson's wife. That's pretty cool.
And Teresa somehow related to Bonnie and Clyde.
I see. I'm working my way down. Let me see. KB5 Ulp is his wife is related to James Garner, the famous movie star.
Yeah, right.
Let me see. I'm trying to go through. It's tough to. It's scrolling on me here. Here's one. Danimal Diggs. My uncle invented anti-clogging stents. Is that even a real thing? I don't know. I'm not sure.
You don't know what a stent is?
I do.
Maybe in 20 years you'll find out.
Well, the whole point of a stent is to
Keep
so he invented stents.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like he invented something to not let the stents clog, which would defeat the purpose of the stent. So I misread it.
Yeah.
Here's Teresa's. Clyde of Bonnie and Clyde was my daddy's second cousin. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's a nice famous one.
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? Green Jean 71. Marie Osmond is a friend of my uncle. All right, I'll accept. I'll accept friends. I'll accept friends. Steph Diggs, Louis. Is that 9th? I'm trying to think. IX. I think it's 9th. Steph is the 22nd great granddaughter of Louis. I think it's the 9th. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty famous one. I wonder if Steph gets any of that, any of those jewels get passed down. Sue Ramsey is related to Governor Kemble Warren, Civil War general. Wow.
Yeah, big, very famous from the Battle of Gettysburg.
Really? Let me see any other one. This was Andrew. Oh, he's commenting on French Connection. Yeah, I think that movie was famous for its car scene. Never saw it. Beeper Sweeper. My brother-in-law is a relative who was in the Dalton gang.
Wow.
I'd like to think everyone probably has somebody. Like if you ever go back, just stopped by Mary Xmas, related to Grover Cleveland, the Bulk 1023. Wow, that's another one. 2 presidents, 2 people related to presidents, Doug. There's one supposedly related to Fletcher Christian.
Quite an audience.
Cleveland's wow, going back that far. Treadwell Taxi, his family been here forever. Like they were like a pilgrims. They've been here that long. Yeah, it goes on and on and on. I'll try to keep looking here. Here's another one. Actor Ed Lauter. Wow, he must be. Look, Peter Lauter. I'm going to say he's right. There we go.
We got Steely Dan 42. Is he any relation to the group Steely Dan, or does he just like their music?
I'm trying to look. I'm going through. FLX Detectors. My wife is related to King Charles, the one that abandoned Joan of Arc. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, they keep coming in. Oh, here's a Steely Dan one. Glenn Campbell, 3rd cousin. Doug you were a big Glenn Campbell fan, Doug.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wow,
the guy was a hell of a guitar player, I'm telling you.
They keep coming in. Trowel Diggs. My grandfather gave D. Martin his first job. Wow. What was the job? Like a waiter or something like that? I'm really interested. 3rd cousin, 7th removed to Eliza Schuler, wife of Alexander Hamilton.
We're related to her as well.
That same woman?
Yeah, Skylar.
Oh, is this your sister writing this note?
No.
Is your sister's name Ruth O'Neill?
Nope, but we're related to Alexander Hamilton's wife, and the last name was Schuyler. They were Dutch.
Wow, Ruth, you might be related to Lynn. Shoot her a message after the show. Buckle Boy, although he wrote an incredible book, Doug, he's related to no one. But his lack.
He'll sell so many books and people will start saying they're related to him.
His lack of invitations to family reunions allows him more time to write the book. Steph Diggs also related to Teddy Roosevelt and Marlon Brando. Come on, now you're just flexing, Steph. Now you're just flexing. Anyone else? Somniferous Ammonite is related to Mars T. Cat. Is that like the actual cat from the old cat commercial? Meow, 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 meow. Is that Mars the cat?
No. Mars was a whole different.
I don't know. I'm sorry if I insulted him. I'm not sure. Yeah. Well, it's really going on. I'm trying to keep. Oh, here's one related to Robert E. Lee. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty famous guy, Charlie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go through. There's a lot of them. Wow, everyone's kind of got something in there. I've never heard of this guy, Bob Lahendro, a director in California. I guess like movie director. Mark Hoffman's related to John Wayne. Oh, the ultimate tough guy, Doug.
Yeah.
8th cousin to John Wayne. That's pretty good. Let me see. Now I'm just kind of fascinated if I can go through anyone else fame. Peter Lauder, Dog Tag Doug is his great uncle.
That's right.
Let's see. Oh, here's some more. Lynn, this was directed towards you. Arendt Schuler House is in my town. The Schuler Colfax House. Where is that? It sounds like it's in Massachusetts.
Well, I don't know. There was a lot of Dutch in New York, but I'm not sure where they were from. I can't remember.
Jay Diggs History. Where in the world are you? Just so maybe Lynn can go visit her old family house down there. I know the whole show came to a stop here. I'm just kind of fascinated to see if anyone's.
I love interacting with the chat now.
Charlie, here's one. E Sunshine related to Daniel Boone. Charlie lives in Daniel Boone's hometown.
Yeah, our family farm adjoins the George Boone homestead, which was Daniel's grandpa.
Yeah.
George Boone. Yeah.
There's all sorts of Daniel Boone stuff around Charlie's house.
Yeah.
We've detected some of Daniel Boone's family properties. Yes. Let me see. I saw another one here. I thought I saw another one, but I'm not sure. John Hancock is a third cousin, 7 times removed. I don't even know what that means. When someone says 7 times removed, Doug, what does that even mean? Does that mean like there was a divorce?
Well, no. It just keeps going back like generationally. One generation, 2 generations, 3 generations.
So every generation is another removed. Is that what it means?
Another removed. Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't even know what that meant.
I don't get that either.
My cousin is E. McCloskey, the actor. Okay. Well, that's a lot of Doug. This is fascinating.
We got a lot of real interesting people.
Here's one, Doug. My dad dated Annette Funicello once. She was one of the original Musketeers, wasn't she?
Musketeers, yes.
Yeah. Green jeans. Wow, way to go.
I went to college with one of the Musketeers.
Which one? Justin Timberlake?
I think it was Karen.
Okay. Oh, look, that house, Lynn, is in New Jersey.
New Jersey?
The Aaron Shul, not far from you. Maybe we'll go visit it one day.
It's got to be North Jersey because that's where my family was from.
It sounds like it is. If it was in South Jersey, I would have heard of it before.
Sussex County.
Hannah Dustin from Massachusetts. Wow, just goes on and on and on. All right, any other cool ones? I will try to look back. I just want to get to the end of this. We're almost done. Then we'll dive back into more of these. Anyway, holy, I forgot you even dug this coin.
Yeah.
Anyway, after Doug, this clip was I record everything on my GoPro, everything, all day, every day, everything. But when I get home, 99% of them get deleted.
Right.
But just so there wasn't 19 rich clips in a row, I said, well, let me put something that I found in between just so there's a little bit of break in the rich action. So that's what this was. It was just a mercy clip to break in the a break of the rich action. So a 33, not a great tone. I ended up with like a little suspender buckle. No shame in that. It's a decent fine. With all the quality fines, I would have cut it out of the video, but I just needed a break of rich after rich after rich. That's why there's not a close-up with the good camera. It's all just GoPro footage. So that was my suspender clip, because then we are right back to Rich again with another. I'm not sure what that face was. Another go find from Rich. Another big fat circle. I saw it was a button, and I was kind of hoping it wasn't going to be another Great Seal button, only because we found 2 of them already, and it wasn't, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I wanted this one. I wanted this button.
Yeah. Now this is what it looked like. I'll do a full screen so you can get a better idea of it. Rich, go ahead. You describe it as I show. This is what you pulled out dirty. We were trying to look at it, couldn't tell yet, but I think the next picture really opens it up.
It's a big livery button with a deer on it.
Yeah, it's like a running deer. Some people were saying it might be an antelope, or we always argue over what animals they are. I don't know. It could be anything.
Reindeer, maybe.
Yeah, it could be some sort of a hunting button, a big one. I think there's design going around the outside too.
It looks like it.
I think I have one more shot of it, a little bit better lighting. I mean, it's still pretty dirty, but that's a nice. Anyone out there have any clues? We were going with deer in the video. Doug, what do you think it could be?
Turkey.
Thanks, Doug. Thanks for being here.
Jason, I think back in the day they
called it's a deer. It's a deer.
Oh, people saying gazelle. Someone's saying sportsman button. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. We call them livery buttons, which is like a British term, but yeah, it's sportsman hunting button.
It looks very deer-like, I think, with the way its legs are.
It's Christmas time. We'll go with deer. Yes, Charlie.
Antlers.
Back in the day, they call them stags.
This animal.
Stag. What?
The animal. Okay.
Yeah. Well, a stag. It's like a deer, but they didn't call them deer. They call them stag.
Okay, that's what we'll call it then. So that's what Doug's got. Rich. Little stag button there. Anyway, people are saying different. Livery is completely different. If it is, that's what I call it. So I could be wrong. Buckle Boy, am I relic expert? is a livery button the same as a hunting button? In my mind, it was. If I'm wrong, then I will be man enough to say I'm wrong. I will wait for Steph or Buckle Boy or any sort of expert to tell me if a livery button is indeed a hunting button.
I'm thinking that you really can't see the antlers very well in that coin. I think they actually go higher and more broad, more spaced out the antlers, but it does look like Impala, like people are saying.
Okay, I can see Impala. I mean, listen, I don't know. Some sort of a four-legged, fast-running mammal.
Yeah. Well, in science, it would be called ungulata.
Okay.
An ungulata. Scientific term. Just to let you know.
Okay. All right. Let me go to the next one.
I'm laughing at my own stupid joke. Sorry.
I'm trying to see if anyone chimes in on the livery button to see if I am incorrect.
Yeah, did
the only person so far saying I'm incorrect is the same person who told me I was incorrect the first time. So I need someone to back one of us up.
I did do a out of sight Google here.
Yeah, Rich, what do you got?
That the livery buttons can be aristocratic servants, coachmen, footmen, household, family crests, animals, or symbols.
Oh, so livery is much more broad.
Yes, but that basically it could be a livery.
It's included in that, but to say livery button would not be specific enough.
Right.
Okay.
I do see someone that said Old Stag also, so I'm not alone on this.
Oh wow, Charlie's talking about a whole different thing. We're trying to figure out the livery hunter. Charlie's still saying stag or deer. So there's like all sorts of things going on.
I want some answers here from somebody else besides you guys.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll come back. We'll take either one of them.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you everyone for contributing. All right, let me see. I think this is the last find, and then I'll get done with the clips, and then we can just look at the chat for the last 15 minutes or so. Last find of the hunt, best find of the day. A lot of times, Doug, the best find of the day might be found earlier, but I put it at the end of the video a lot of times to end the video on a high note. But at this site, this really was the last find of the day. You can see it's darker, the sun's going down, and Rich got a real monster with this one. He pulled it out of the ground, dirty, small circle. I'm going to do full screen just to finish it out because it was amazing and then got even better. So I walk over, of course, big Van Winkle smile on his face. Someone found the same button, Doug. J Diggs History found the same.
Yep.
That's cool. I mean, whether it's a livery button, I don't know. We'll call it whatever, hunting button, animal button. You tell me. I don't know.
I found one like that. If you remember at Dennis Dan's.
Well, you found one with an animal on it. I don't think it was exactly like that one, but you found that animal.
I'll dig it out of my box.
All right, dig that out. Yeah. Anyway, this is Rich's coin. Really cool. Couldn't tell what it is yet. We were excited about it though because it looks like it was beaten up all around the outside, like someone whacked on it with a hammer. And we were able to tell that from this picture that it was a braided hair. Now, we didn't know if it was a half cent because it was half cent size, or if it was a large cent that was beat on and lessened the size of it. And it's super duper thick. I think I got a shot of just how thick it is. Look at that, Doug.
Yeah.
So we weren't really sure until we cleaned it and actually saw what it said on the back. Now on the back,
it looks like they did like one round of hammering, like where it didn't change it all that much, but it did thicken up that edge slightly.
Yeah, I agree. I could agree with that. I
don't know why anybody would do that, but
yeah. Anyway, here it is. Now, Doug, it gets really cool here. So this is his coin. 1849 draped bust. That's all we knew. We didn't know what denomination yet.
Was it draped bust?
I'm sorry. Braided hair. I made that same mistake in the video too.
Yeah.
Braided hair, 1849. Now, the backside confirmed that it was indeed a half cent. Now, the cool part, Doug, I have a little video clip that we're going to watch. When I say little, it's only about 10 seconds or so. But check this out. And let me also say that all of the braided hair half cents, every one of them are really low mintage. They're hard to find. A lot of them are 100,000 or less. I think Rich's 1849 is like 40,000, like super rare. Like they did not make many of them. So right off the bat, it was a super rare coin. But check this out if you didn't see the video. So there it is. Take a look, Doug, at the orientation.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, if you flip it straight, if you flip it 12-6, you should be looking at half cent in your face.
Exactly.
But check this out. Look how cocked it is. It's like almost 90 degrees. And then I got to rotate it just so it's straight. And then I got same one on the back side. There it is on the back, Doug. 12-6. Look how cocked that is.
Wow.
So not only did Rich get a super rare braided hair half cent, but he's got another rotated die, a noticeable 90 degree almost rotated die.
Yep.
So that son of a, like he didn't have a good enough day already, Doug. Right? Like he wasn't, like he really needed it. Oh, is Excalibur Shovels here? I didn't see it, but if he is, Casey, welcome, my friend.
No, somebody asked about the shovels.
Then I take back my welcome, Casey. You son of a gun. You didn't show up. Last show of the year.
I
Anyway.
don't know how I ended up this year with half cents was kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, we had a super good year, all of us together. Wait till you see the year-end show. That's why instead of doing like a top 10 countdown, there was just so many good. I'm just gonna pick like some of the coolest ones, and you'll see when it's done. It's gonna be fun. Anyway, Rich's super rare coin. I got an awesome picture of that, which I used for the thumbnail. Of course, I had to pose Rich, and you got to set it all up. It's not like it just snapped that off, but came out good. And then because we found so much stuff, we did a wrap up, which we don't do a lot of wrap ups. They take a lot of time. You got to set it all up. It's usually dark when we're done. You need flashlights, but we did one. There's our bounty, Doug. I'll go full screen just for these two pictures of the wrap up. I think the top left corner was all the wheat pennies. Below that are all the clad, and there was more clad too. A lot of it got mixed into the trash buckets that aren't here. All the redwares found by Lynn. Lynn picks up every piece of redware like it's bubble gum. Every single piece. She can see a piece of redware, Doug, from like a quarter mile away.
Yep.
Yeah, she has a real knack for it. All sorts of buckles, the marbles, the keys, the three buttons. There's a dog tag in the center, 1950 dog tag that Doug found, but he didn't call me over. I didn't get to record it, so I didn't make the video. I definitely would have put that in. You can see all of the oddball pieces over here, what are they, Rich? If the wheat pennies are over here, what are all these?
Buffalo nickels.
Those are four all buffalo nickels? I don't even remember.
Yep.
All right. Well, anyway, that's all the stuff. And then I got the money shot, Doug, of I redid the silver coin just so you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 silver coins. 6 dimes, 2 quarters, and a big silver $50. Everything but 2 dimes found by Mr. Van Winkle. So, what do you think of that, Doug? What a good day that was. Mostly for Rich. We all kind of contributed. Well, almost all of us.
Where's my Canadian coin? I don't see it there.
It was in the wrap up somewhere. It was in the wrap up. Now, there was a really funny story that maybe I'll tell only because it'll be faster. But after Charlie had to leave early, left a couple hours before us. So we're all done. We clean up the wrap up. We're packing up our gear, and Rich comes around the corner. He's got Charlie's metal detector, his shovel, his fines bag, everything. It's like Charlie forgot. I'm surprised his shoes weren't there. He left everything behind.
I know.
So we call Charlie on the phone, and we play like a little gag. We go, Charlie, we just found something incredible. So Charlie's all excited. What'd you get?
Yes.
I go, Charlie, this thing's worth over $1,000. And now he's like, oh, you got another flowing hair. You got a cat bus half. I go, no, Charlie, it's got to be worth at least $1,000 as long as it still works. Let me try to turn it on. And then he's like, what? Like, Charlie, I got your metal detector, your pinpointer, your finds case. And Charlie's like, oh my God, I can't believe I left everything behind.
That's an indication of a frustrated detectorist.
Yeah.
I just get in the truck, start off, and head home.
Yeah,
you're right. I didn't even realize it.
It was weird. Like over the years, we've all forgotten something. Maybe you leave your detector. I ran over my detector once because I left it on the car. We lost a pinpointer, and you go back and look for it. But Charlie, like, he must have been he didn't even take a single thing. He just like got in the car and left. But luckily, we gathered it all up and brought it back. But it's always fun to
I really
appreciate
you guys. Good thing we weren't out in the middle of the woods or some desolate place or something.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you guys giving me that call.
Oh, of course. What are you talking about, Charlie? what you talking about, Willis? I think Rich saw it. I mean, because like most normal people, when you're leaving, you kind of look around, make sure you got everything, and
Yeah. The bag was empty, right, Doug?
There was a penny in there, Canadian penny.
Yeah, there was a Canadian penny.
My fine box was empty, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the penny.
We had to dump out all the garbage. It was just loaded with garbage.
That's you know what? That's how that day affected me. It really did. Like I've just lost everything in my mind. I actually headed for New Jersey instead of Pennsylvania. I ended up in New Jersey Turnpike. You went the wrong way. Wrong direction.
You're kidding.
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I did know, Charlie. I noticed when you were saying goodbye that day that you didn't have any of your stuff. But I just figured that you had already put it in the car or something. Right. And then I went, half an hour later or whatever, I went out back behind the house and I had to ask the guys if you were still there because all your stuff was still there.
Yeah, crazy.
Doug, let me just show. I know it's going to be hard to see, but you see this right here, Doug?
Yes.
That was Charlie's contribution to the wrap-up table.
Oh man,
it's a Canadian penny. I think it was from the 70s, Charlie. Or was it?
Yes.
All right, so there it is. So don't say Charlie wasn't there because there's the proof.
Yeah.
Right. I know it's hard to see. Right there.
Now him leaving his detector there is the proof.
Yeah, listen, it happens. What are you going to do?
I had a great day, and to be honest with you, a fellow named Adam Combs from Indiana, his YouTube is Indiana Unearthed. He was on his way back east here to come east to go to Gettysburg, and he calls me up, and he said I'm going to be nearby. He'd like to stop in and see me, and he did. He had his wife there with him, Wendy. And he said, is there any chance that we could detect? And that was last Thursday. And I did take him out, he and his wife, and we actually did fairly well. We had a good day here.
Oh, good. What'd you get?
I found a copper. I found 2 blowhole buttons. I found ox knob and a buckle and a few other things. And he also did fairly well. And he's going to put out a video. Again, Indiana Unearthed is his YouTube channel. Adam Combs and his wife, Wendy. Very nice people. It was a wet day, cold, wet day last week. Came back home here. My wife made some spaghetti and meatballs, and it was a great day. So last week made up for my my time down.
Did you know that guy, Charlie?
Yeah. Well, he reached out to me years ago, and he wanted some stickers. He was putting on some event, and I sent him stickers, and he chatted a few times about his event, and that was a few years ago, and he reached out to me, like I said, last week on his way east. He went to Gettysburg, he went to Antietam, then he went to Kentucky, but he was here for a day with me, and he had a chance to see Judy, and it was a great day. But I did fairly well that day, and so did he and his wife.
Okay, good deal. Well, I'm glad he got some good stuff.
Yeah. So like I say, he's doing a video on his day here.
All right, everyone keep an eye out for that. What was this thing called, Charlie?
His YouTube channel is Indiana Unearthed.
Indiana Unearthed.
Unearthed, yeah.
Make sure you check that out, Charlie.
Adam
we'll have
Combs.
it. Will you have a
Very nice guy, young guy, a veteran.
Will you have a cameo in his video, Charlie?
Yes.
Okay, Charlie will be. I hope he puts you in the thumbnail, Charlie.
Okay.
I hope he puts you in the thumbnail. So listen, I think we're going to wind it up. If there's anything in the chat, anybody want to say anything cool, funny, any questions, comments, we'll wrap this up in about 5 minutes or so. If I don't see you guys live again, which I'm sure I will not, I want to wish everybody Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, Happy New Year, or if you celebrate something else, happy whatever it is you celebrate.
Festivus.
Whatever, yeah. I'm not going to say all the other. I don't know all the other things, but when you say Merry Christmas, that just means whatever you do. I'm celebrating. You know, I'm whatever. Can't even say Merry Christmas anymore.
Happy holidays.
Thank you. That's a good one. Happy holidays. All right, Doug, we're going to get ready to wrap it up. I'll look for questions, but of course I'll go around and give everyone their final say, and I'll start with the charismatic Mr. Goldtag, Doug.
Well, thanks for tuning in. I hope everyone has a safe holiday, whatever you do. I hope the weather's good for you, good enough to get out and do some detecting. I think it's going to improve around here, so I think we'll get out.
Yeah, we got 7 inches of snow, but
well, it's supposed to be eradicated overnight, so which is good.
If you don't know what eradicated means, that means it'll be gone. So, I'm gonna. If anyone needs a thesaurus to figure out what Doug's saying, there was a question I just saw. Oh, Sue Ramsey, best of 25 video. Yeah, I'm gonna put one out. Usually, I don't put it out until January because the 25 is still going. And then what if the best? There's a late one, but yeah, we'll put one out. It's going to be a big fun one.
I expect to find a gold coin before the end of the year.
I'm rooting for you.
Mm-hmm.
Lynn, any last words? You led off the show with the incredible gold ring. You had a heck of a good rookie year. Your first year detecting. What'd you think of 2025 for you as a first-year detectorist?
It's been a lot of fun, even though I went about 5 months without finding too much of anything.
You're paying your dues.
I guess so. Everybody has to do that, and I'm just grateful to be able to do it. It was great, and I wish everyone a great 2026 filled with good health and good finds.
I like your little Christmas tree in the background too, Lynn. Is that an old Christmas tree?
No,
I know
that's the tree that was here during the party that you.
Oh,
all the presents were around.
Is it? Oh yeah. I'm so oblivious. I don't. It looks smaller being in the background. I thought it was like a miniature.
You're only seeing half of it.
All right, listen. I'm tired, Lynn. All right, you're right. I did see it.
Hey, Lynn, how many knots do you put in that scarf?
I don't know, 20 or 30.
Is there a lot of knots in there? Charlie, any last thoughts for you, my friend?
Well, Jason, this coming year will be the 6th year that I detected with you guys, you and Doug.
Really, that long?
It'll be this will be 6th year, and I'm sorry for the very first time that we went out together that you guys almost fell off a 50-foot cliff walking with me. But
we almost died.
That's paying the dues.
Yeah.
It was a snowy time, and it was along a cliff, but we found a good site to detect, and I've been with you ever since.
Yeah.
Stay there.
Charlie said,
I don't think I could make that walk now.
No.
My legs.
We had just met him, and he said, I got a good spot. It's kind of far, but I'll drive us, as far as I can on the Kubota. So the spot was a mile away. He drove us 15 feet. Then we got out and walked. But we literally did. We walked on the edge of a cliff, and if you looked over, it was like a 20-foot drop onto like rocks, and we're like climbing over stuff, and I'm like, we're going to die.
We needed a Nepalese Sherpa to guide us back there.
Oh,
it was ridiculous.
It was a 1720 home site.
We did really good. We did really good.
Yeah, that was the first time. I think we went back 4 times then.
We went back several times.
Yeah, it was a good spot.
Yeah, we did really well there. And then I was like, all right, this guy's all right. This guy's all right.
But that's been this coming year will be the 6th year, and it's been a wonderful journey.
Well, happy anniversary, Charlie.
It
Charlie,
was about this time of year too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was probably late in here. And Rich and Lynn, you guys have we've been going together for what? Like it's got to be
Well, this was our 4th Christmas party.
so
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
4 years or so.
Yeah,
Right.
4.5.
Wow, time goes fast.
You know, Lynn's party was pretty good. I didn't do well detecting. You saw in the video, I didn't do well detecting, but I did very well at the party.
Yes, you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
What
Charlie,
did that total, Charlie?
I think it was like 280.
yeah,
Oh
Charlie,
my God!
Charlie left with a pocket full of cash.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
gambled.
A pile of $5 bills.
yeah, he did good.
I won the game.
He won the game 2 years ago too. He's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie's going to be forced to nap.
That's because he took a nap. He took a nap before the party. That's
Yeah.
what it
He was
was.
napping upstairs right before we played the game.
Yeah. Somebody wanted to see my ingot I found in the
Yeah.
detector.
Oh, look
Yes.
at that.
Yeah. I found that with a Ben. Ben
That's
Franklin.
right. Yeah, you don't find ingots usually.
No.
That's a
They
really
were
unique find.
together. So I don't know the story behind it. Along a sidewalk, So,
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. I had a great time with you guys the last few years. I hope I can continue the journey.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun year. We've got it's going to be another good 2026. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to seeing all the good things we find together. Just hanging out with my buddies.
Yeah.
And God willing, we'll do it all year long and find some super cool things, or at least Rich will, and we'll just watch him.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed one thing about Rich. He's going a little bit slower when he's detecting.
What?
Slower.
What? Slower than what?
The guy
I
looks.
mean,
A jet
He's
plane?
not walking. He's not walking fast. He's walking around slower with his detector. I think he's been doing better that way.
He looks
Oh,
like
he's
a
taking-
Tasmanian devil.
He's taking his
going.
time.
Yeah.
Gotta go slow.
Yeah,
Someone-
he slowed down.
Someone had put a comment in one of my Facebook clips, and I told the guy, I forget his name, but I'll look it up. I'm gonna steal it for the videos because Rich hasn't hit a lot of stuff lately, or at least a lot less. So I said, if Rich can get through January without whacking anything, we're going to change the Richard Nixon name, and his new nickname is going to be Old Saint Nicholas.
Nicholas.
If he can make it through January without hitting
I
anything.
gotta do it because I like that name.
Yeah, we'll see. And you got the beard and everything. So, but there's Casey from Excalibur Shovels. Look at it. He heard me talking smack that he didn't show up for the last show of the year, and he popped in late. Thank you.
There you
go. Rich, I'll give you the final word, and then I'll do a final word to the chat.
Well, yeah. Happy holidays to everybody, and thanks for coming out and hanging out with us all year long. Every Thursday night and every Tuesday, and was a great year, and I know we're going to have a great year coming up.
Yes, I'm hoping so. I think it's going to be a good one. So yeah, that was it. I want to thank everybody too for coming out every Thursday, watching every Tuesday, just kind of hanging out. We do have a lot of plans I'm brewing up for next year. I'm excited. We'll probably, one of the early Thursday shows, we're going to do a big giveaway thing where I'll have more information that gets closer. The Thursday live shows, I've already got January booked up. I've got television people coming on, Doug, more authors. I've got really cool people that I think are going to be interesting. So I hope you guys are going to join it. I'm going to be bringing back some guests too. We've been doing this quarter after show like a year and a half now, but some of those early guests, I'd love to bring them back, find out what's going on. So it's going to be a fun year. And then we'll try to make sure at least once a month, we do a show where we kind of just recap and get to hang out with the chat and see who's related to who, argue about what you call buttons, try to figure out if seated fines count, all that sort of nonsense.
Yeah.
So we'll always save one of them every month to get to hang out with everybody in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, we're going to get out here. I want to thank everybody for showing up. All my moderators, Wicked Digger, Alicia Hot Mess Fishing, Teresa the Treasure Hunter, the newest moderator, Metal Detectorist, all of the people that show up every week, or even the people that show up once in a while. We all appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate you watching the show. It's a great community. I'm honored to be a part of it. And I just want to thank you all for, dealing with our shenanigans, trying to make this hobby fun. And I appreciate all you being here.
Yeah.
So from us to you, hey guys, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one.
Hey, Jerry, bye. Merry Christmas.
Later.
Merry Christmas.
Right.